Good morning, good morning. Give me just a moment. I don't understand some of this junk from Faceplace, why they do things the way they do. So I actually can't get my feed onto my personal page the way I would like to without copying and linking. So we'll see if that works. And of course, everything about Faceplace is just slow. All right. So, anyway, good morning, and hopefully this is coming through okay. Let's start off with something. Let's do something kind of. What do I do here? Same old, heard it all before. From the ticking of the clock to the slamming of the door. So I said, wonder why what I came here for. Wonder why I take your shit when you don't want me anymore. Back when we started out, it was true love I had found. Every day I spent with you, baby, I was heaven bound. And it all came apart, walls came tumbling down. Joke's on me, I'm a fool, baby, I was just your clown. What went wrong? Oh, it's like we're singing someone else's song. I looked around and love was gone, gone, gone. Looks like our love's long gone. Love is like a pretty rose, especially when it blooms. We would always feel that way, yeah, that's what I assume. Nice stand in a tight red dress and reek of cheap perfume. What was once a house of love, babe, is now an empty room. In the church, in my pew, I heard that preacher say, hey, hey, hand in hand for all time to honor and obey. If I knew what I know now and I could replay, I would sing a different tune than I sing today. What went wrong? Oh, it's like we're singing someone else's song. I looked around and love was gone, gone, gone. Looks like our love's long gone. Looks like our love's long gone. Looks like our love long gone. All right, good morning, parishioners. Come on in, take a seat, take a stand, clean the dishes, wash the dog, whatever you're doing. Glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. That was Long Gone from the Our Favorite Song record. And what we got going here? Hey, Judy. Hey, Eric. So we got Face Place and all the stuff over here. If you're on Face Place or one of the other feeds, just drop me a message, say hi. Let me know how it's sounding, because you guys from Instagram, hopefully it's sounding okay, but you're getting a different sound than the others are. Miss Martha, well, good morning to you. Anyway, so yeah, stop. Let me know how the sound is, and we're going to play a little bit this morning and chat a wee bit. Started writing songs again. You're the reason why. Only way I know to cope with saying goodbye. If I was a betting man, I would lay it all on the odds that you and I could not survive the fall. I'll be good to you, you be good to me. We can make believe that our dreams came true. You'll be good to me, I'll be good to you. We can both be free from these bitter blues. One foot in, 2 feet out. Turn and take a bow. I think I've learned a thing or two. It's about damn time. I hope you find your way, and I hope that I'll find mine. If you're ever looking back on these days, maybe smile bittersweet when you remember my face. I'll be good to you, you'll be good to me. We can make believe that our dreams came true. You'll be good to me, I'll be good to you. We can both be free from these bitter blues. We can both be free from these bitter blues. All right, that's a song that's going to be on the next record called Bitter Blues. I'm going to Instagram, folks. I apologize for just a moment. I'm going to pull up the phone and turn off the sound because, because apparently it's probably going to be dinging and donging and those kind of things that it shouldn't be doing. There we go. All right, so that gives you a little guided tour of of nothing. God damn, technology sucks. There we go. All right. All right. So what's going on out there? We've had a crazy kind of busy weeks. One of the downsides of playing these days is, the inconsistency sometimes of the folks I play with. And by that, I don't mean the inconsistency of the players. I play with great players, but the changing lineup inconsistency. So it makes for a lot more rehearsals and, but a lot of fun shows. So we had a couple of great shows with the full band this week at Deedles, the newly reopened, phenomenal Deedles. I have to say, it's a great room. The sound's great. The folks are wonderful, and it was nice to play there and bring the whole band in there. Then we were out at Chesapeake Arts Center in Brooklyn Park, Maryland, and that is just an absolutely beautiful facility out there, and did a great outdoor show. Had a lot of fun. Sold a lot of souvenirs, which is always a good thing. So anyway, we're winding up and getting ready to head out. We're playing in Thomas, West Virginia at the Purple Fiddle this coming Friday. So if you know any folks in the West Virginia area, now I know West Virginia is a big state, so you might want to hone it in on the area around Western Maryland. I'm not really sure how that bodes. I guess, I don't know where the hell Thomas is, to be quite honest with you, even though I've been there. Anyway, we'll be in Thomas, West Virginia with a slightly different lineup. So we've got a couple of rehearsals this week, trying to get ready for that on Friday night, and really looking forward to playing for the folks out there at a great spot. And let's see here what we got. Let's do this here. I always like doing songs that have horns in them when I don't have any horns. So we've had a crazy busy time. I'm back shooting a lot. In fact, I'll make the first public announcement. I'm about to, in addition to all the other crazy ass things that I have going on, I'm opening with a couple of fellow photographers a studio in downtown Frederick. It's called Umbralux. It will be open hopefully by the middle of the month. And so I'll have a space that I can shoot in, and rather than ragtagging, which I've been doing. And lots of stuff going on there. I was there when you needed someone. Look now, baby, see what you have undone. I did most of the talking. You were the one who lied. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around. Love on the wrong side of town. Gone when I needed you by my side. There was no one to dry the tears from my eyes. Oh, you were the one who cheated. I was the one who cried. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around. Love on the wrong side of town. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around. Love on the wrong side of town. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around. Love on the wrong Bye bye, baby. Bye bye, baby. Bye bye, baby. Bye bye, baby. All right. It's actually a Springsteen song done by Southside Johnny mostly, and most familiar with, hence the horns that were absent from our little production there. So yeah, let's see what else is happening here. I saw an interesting thing. I know that when you have an opinion and you have a belief and you share that opinion and that belief, the folks that don't agree with that opinion and that belief have some choices. They get to accept what you say and disagree, or they can just do away with you, which I think is becoming the more common thing in this day and age with people. We're this whole polarized world. There are people who are out there who will tell you that we're more together than we realize, and I think that's probably true in terms of statistics. So you look at the statistics and the overwhelming amount of people. There's a majority opinion, I think, still in this country. It's not evenly split. It's not even close, but it's very divided. And so I saw somebody in the salon industry, which most of you know is kind of where I reside mostly, and somebody who is extremely well respected and very successful, has a big company that caters to many, 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 many people within the industry. And she went on this kind of, I don't know if it's fair to call it a tirade, but I think it's a tirade on Instagram. And she was talking about, and I probably will get the name wrong, I think it's Lieutenant Scheller, this guy who apparently was put in the brig because he violated a gag order. He was speaking out on social media platforms against Biden and against the withdrawal from Afghanistan. Now, first, let me say, I'm the first to jump in line and say that I think we kind of screwed things up. I don't really understand the full complexity of how there are people left there if they don't want to be there. And that is, without, any debate, not the right thing to do, clearly. But, so she went on this thing about him being a hero and how, freedom of speech and somehow it managed to translate into mandating vaccines. I mean, once you see somebody go on this tirade and then they start to hit all the other bullet points, about, our freedoms are being taken away, and if you can't see it, blah, blah, blah. And then you start to know, obviously, what their political leanings are and what their opinions are on other things. But, in amongst this tirade, I simply want to point out, and I'm happy to have the debate with anybody, that the rules are not the same when you are, number one, an officer in the military, but when you're in the military. For one, you my understanding from everybody I talk to, you do not question an order. Now, there is a moral issue. If your commander tells you to go out and slaughter innocent people, then yes, you have a higher morality that takes over. But, number one, when they tell you not to talk about something, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, because one of the basic tenets is, and this goes, politically both ways. Clearly, with the last administration, there were many people who did not agree with the quality of the commander-in-chief. But their job is still to serve that commander-in-chief without question. That's just the way it is. So anyway, I merely pointed out to this person that not only is it his obligation to not publicly speak out against his commander-in-chief, that's insubordination. It's really that simple. There's no gray area there. There's no black and white. It's not about whether what he said was right or wrong. It's about the fact that he is not allowed to say that kind of stuff. And when he was given a gag order and he violated it, so he ended in the brig. And I don't know what the outcome is and where it'll go and whatnot. But, this is just, again, indicative of how we see the world. To me, I look at that situation. And again, with what I know, maybe there's something that I'm not catching on to here. But with what I know is, this isn't a gray area. He should not have made those statements on a public platform, condemning his commander-in-chief. no more than he would his general, his captain, whatever. And the fact that there are other people on the other side that they want to hail him as some sort of hero instead of essentially kind of a Benedict Arnold. You're a traitor to your country when you do that kind of shit. And that's where we lie in a dilemma now. It seems with everybody having these various opinions of things that they want to force on other people. Anyway, what do I know? Let's do this one. I haven't done this in a while. Go back to some music and kind of change the pace a little bit here. I was also relating recently, totally changing gears, talking to my buddy Ratso, the legendary Ratso, and we were talking about when he was on tour with Kinky Friedman and Billy Joe Shaver down in Australia. I believe it was after Billy Joe's heart attack, and I think that whole story is pretty fascinating. If you're not up on it, I'm sure it's out there everywhere. But Billy Joe had a heart attack on stage, and not the fall down heart attack, but he was having a heart attack on stage after the show. He did not go immediately to the doctor. Apparently, he went home and 4 days later went to the doctor, and the doctor told him he needed bypass immediately and blah blah blah. Well, apparently, as the legend goes, Willie Nelson and Kinky Friedman told Billy Joe that, in fact, he didn't need bypass. He just needed to relax, and the way they were going to relax was to go down to Australia and do a tour. Which, now, mind you, I think Billy Joe was probably 60, 65. I don't know what he was at the time. But so he goes down, he does the tour, he comes back, and he gets his bypass, and, all's well. But not what most people would probably do under those circumstances, so. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me. Oh, I will always be around. Just like the songs I leave behind me. I'm gonna live forever now. You fathers and you mothers, be good to one another. Please try and raise your children right. Don't let the darkness take them. Don't let them feel forsaken. Just lead them safely to the light. When this whole world has blown asunder and all the stars fall from the sky, remember someone really loves you. We'll live forever, you and I. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. All right. I'm gonna live forever. Martha, how's things doing up there in the cold north? You guys getting cold already? I don't know about, we're having beautiful weather down here, but it gets a little chilly at night. So I went and saw my buddy Cruz Contreras last night. Was in town, actually, in beautiful downtown Fredneck at a house concert, and got a chance to hear the show again. And it was nice, different than, I think that's, even when I put him on at the Arts Barn, it was still more of the show thing. So this was a little bit more informal in the sense that, I think he told a little bit more about the songs in the process of playing them, which was nice. It's always good to hear the backstory and some of the fun behind the creative process. Pretty nippy at night. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing here. I mean, you probably wouldn't be considered nippy to you, but I think we're dipping down into the 50s and maybe upper 40s at night, and then we're back up in the mid 70s during the day. But it's been pretty damn beautiful. Let's see what else. I was going to kind of do some of the stuff. Let's do this one. That's what I was going to do for the fiddle show, because I'm trying to, double dip by using this as a practice for the show. Martha, I miss having a reason to come up there. I need to find a reason. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. Well, I'm on a roll, mama, I gotta go. I gotta get there while I still can. Troubled days are behind me now. I know they're gonna let me in. So if you see me walking up the FDR, just a singing and a clapping my hands, tell my mama I love her, tell my father I try to give my money to my baby to spend. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. Good times come and they go. Even a good man will break. He'll let his troubles bury him whole, even though he knows what's at stake. So I'm taking no chances, carrying on while I'm still good in his grace. Well, I'm no fool, mama, I know the difference between tempting and choosing my fate. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Alrighty there. Well, yeah, that excuse I have to come up there. Yeah, that's the whole point. It would. I should just do it. I should just do it. COVID has put a crimp into everything in terms of just, I think more mentally than anything. I just don't pick up and go like it once picked up and gone. So unfortunately, that's kind of the way that works. But let me just, I'm gonna pop away from you from a nanosecond. I'll pop right back. Okay, let's do that one. All right, let's do that. I was just checking the set list for the fiddle show. This is a song that I like. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's as popular with anybody other than me. I was talking last night to a songwriter at the show about that whole process of, who knows what's good and what's not good. I mean, I wish I had that gift to determine. I kind of measure what's good about a song for me by the fact that I finished it. And it's rare. So I wrote one song during the pandemic that I probably should. It's the only one that I kind of decided was lame enough that I wasn't going to record. But I also recognize that I'm not necessarily a good judge of what other people think are good songs. So. Never thought that we were gonna live forever. Always thought somehow we would cheat the odds. Take this long black coat off, I don't wanna be wearing. It's not the time or place to be calling out God. Always raining, someone you love is leaving. Life keeps steady driving, never yields to rhyme or reason. Maybe we should have spent a bit more time together. I don't mean to be ungrateful for the days we had. Think that I'll go home now, put some coffee on, straighten up the place before things get too bad. Why is it always raining? Someone you love is leaving. Life keeps steady driving, never yields to rhyme or reason. I got a boot box in my bedroom closet. Haven't pulled it down since you went away. Now I'm left alone with memories requited. I recall each one as if it happened yesterday. Why is it always raining? Someone you love is leaving. Life keeps steady driving, never yields to rhyme or reason. Why is it always raining? Someone you love is leaving. Life keeps steady driving, never yields to rhyme or reason. All right, rhyme or reason. All right, Martha, I'm going to come up there. I'm going to put it on my list. Maybe I should wait till the spring. Man, I hate the cold weather. I do. You know, I'm not a Florida person, and I'm not leaving here, obviously. Let's see what else has been going on. My son got married, officially. They had the wedding a couple weeks ago. Well, actually, not a couple weeks ago. It was a week ago. Man, I got no sense of time whatsoever, folks. None whatsoever. I'm going to go back and check that set list while I'm talking. So, yeah, he got married, and we had a great time. It was a great wedding. Beautiful, beautiful location, which is always kind of nice. And you know, we probably drank a little much, as you can sometimes do at those events. So let's try this. I believe, I don't remember what key this is in, but I think maybe we will find out shortly when I crash and burn. This is a song off of the Our Favorite Song record as well. Wish I never loved you. We could still be friends. Wish I never bet my heart, lost it in the end. Wish I never saw your eyes or touched your lips to mine. Wish I'd been a bit more wise, never crossed that line. But wishes are horses I will never ride. There are just some choices from which you cannot hide. Wish I never had regrets, but baby I got a few. Wish I could just forget, get on without you. Wish I had a bit more time, maybe you could see. Wish I had one more chance, maybe we'd agree. But wishes are horses I will never ride. There are just some choices from which you cannot hide. Wish I never loved you, we could still be friends. Wish I never bet on love or lost in the end. All right. Wish I never. Let's see and then it's been so long since I've been in a tuxedo. I know this is fascinating information for you folks, so try not to be too engrossed with it. Then I forgot to take the damn tuxedo back, and it hung on my kitchen door thing there, and I passed it every day for about a week, and they slapped me with the big tuxedo fine. Yeah, tough stuff. All right, let me do a couple more, one or two more. Let me think what I got. Man, I haven't done that in a long time. I should probably not do that, but let me see what else we got on the list here. Hold on, folks. Don't go away. I can still see me. No, just kidding. I can't see me at all. Yeah, all those are interesting. Yeah, man. You know what? Let me do this because I got to prepare for this coming week, and I have not been doing these songs. So one of the kind of cool things about the Purple Fiddle show coming up is I'm doing it with my buddies Jason, Michelle Hannon, and their steel player Howard Parker from the band One Blue Night. And Michelle was gracious enough to be on the Come On Over duets record. And so part of the show is we do some of those duets. She does the couple that she did on the record and a couple of others. And it's just, you know, if I could go out and have a singing partner all the time, I would probably not sing anything but duets. Ask me if I'm happy now. That's not the right line. What line do I want? How does this song start? Oh my God, man, we got to practice tomorrow night. I better get my shit together. God, got it. Jesus, oh Lord, have mercy. If it gets too professional for you folks, just file a complaint. You could see me now, one who said he'd rather roam, one who said he'd rather be alone. You could only see me now, I could hold you now, just for a moment, if I could make you mine. Just for a while, turn back the hands of time. I could only hold you now. I've been too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking comfort that I can, looking back and longing for the freedom of my chain, lying in your loving arms again. You could hear me now, singing somewhere through the lonely night, dreaming of the arms that held me tight. You could only hear me now. Well, I've been too long in the wind, long in the rain, oh, taking any comfort, God dang it, that I can, looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains. Oh, lying in your loving arms again. I don't know what's going on. Well, I can almost feel your loving again. Editor, cut that song entirely out. Holy shit, I don't know why I kept going to that minor there. Whoa. There must not be enough coffee in my bloodstream yet, but I'm working on it. Well, let's see. Since we're down here, let's end with this one. I'm going to slow this way down. So this song is, when we do it live with the band, And on the record, it's quite an up-tempo rock song. But every once in a while, I like to slow it down and feel the misery deep within. We started out so young and free. We were filled with the promise what could be, but in the end, when all hope was lost, we paid a terrible cost. Hear the voices you used to know, did you find a way? Let them go. Do you ever remember a single word? Believe anything you heard? You know, darling, I love you. Why else would I try to live my life the way I do? It's because I love you. I got this heart a few years ago on one of my trips down to Mexico. Not much left but some unsavory ghosts, memories of what I miss the most. Sitting here for 3 long days, I got whiskey and pills and bills to pay. I gotta get up out of this chair. I gotta find a reason to care. You know, darling, I love you. Live my life the way I do. It's because I love Wonder where you are tonight. I'm wondering if you ever got it right. Did you ever get to have the final say, or did the devil have his way? Did you ever find the key? Did you ever finally get to see that all that glitters is not gold? Was it worth the love you sold? You know, darling, I love you. Why else would I try to live my life the way I do? It's because I love you. You know, darling, I love you. Why else would I try to live my life the way I do? All right, folks. Thank you so much, Martha. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Eric, Judy, everybody for hanging out and listening. I'll be back next Sunday. And in the meantime, if you know any folks in West Virginia, send them our way on Friday night. And watch for all the fun stuff that's going to be happening. Take care, guys, and thank you again.